Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper, and I am back in the pipe rest today. And today I am smoking my Traverse Black again for the Codger Challenge. And in it, I'm smoking and I can't remember what they call this. It's a Country Gentleman cob pipe, which you don't see me smoke cob pipes very much. Not a huge fan of them, but they do help out when you're trying to do some tastings and whatnot. Sent to me by a subscriber. You know who you are. Thank you very much. With the bent crimson stem on it, and then there was the guy put like a plaster base to the bowl that really helped out. So I've not shown this enough love, so I figured, you know what, this would be a good one for the challenge. So this is my fourth pipe of the challenge, and I want to talk a little bit about the blend. I haven't done a whole lot of that, but this blend, you guys, as a reminder, it's 50% Borkum Riff Black Cavendish and 50% Mason Edwards Traverse City Cherry. And like I said before, I can use more cherry. This is a very, to me, a very traditional blend. It's one of those comfort blends where the burley speaks to you just right. It's a kind of that warm and fuzzy, you know, full body burley honey chai turmeric tea. But no, you guys, this blend to me, and of course it's not that much off of Borkum Riff Black Cavendish. Like I said, I could put more cherry in it. It is a good blend to have, like a wintertime blend, like I just want to be comfy, cozy blend, or I want to get back to the roots of pipe smoking blend. It's a rather, I don't want to say strong blend, but it's a more full body blend. So it's not my favorite to just smoke exclusively for a month, but it's not bad. It's still a good, it's a pleasurable experience every time. Now I will tell you that there's times when I have a pipe and it's just not hitting right, and you know, it tastes like trash. You know, I don't know how else to describe it. And it's like, man, I picked the wrong blend, or I'm just not ready to smoke today. You guys know, you've seen the videos, you know, there's all kinds of things can affect your flavor, your taste buds. But I've not gotten that with this blend. That's the thing I find weird, no matter when I'm smoking outside, inside, hiking, standing still, sitting in here. I've not had that. It's always had good flavor. And that is weird to me. After 5 years, I think 5 years of smoking a pipe, maybe four or five. I've never had that out of one blend. So I thought that was interesting. So there you go, Pat. There's my fourth pipe. Hanging tough, man. Hanging tough. And thank you guys for bearing with me on the Jeep video. I know a lot of you guys, there's a lot of people who are like, you know what, this is a pipe channel. I want to hear about pipes. And we didn't do that in the last video, but I got to tell you, you got to do that every once in a while. You got to live a little. And that was, I'm still kind of giggling about that. That was a blast. I will tell you that, and I don't remember how much I've told you guys, so forgive me if I repeat myself here, but I'm leaning now more towards the JK model, which was the 2007 to I'm not sure when. But the TJ version, like we drove yesterday. The only thing I want to check is I'd like to get into like either LJ or a TJ that's like a 2005, 2006 to make sure that what I was getting, and more stock, I should say, to make sure that the movement that I was getting when I was driving wasn't the rock crawling suspension and tires versus the Jeep itself. But my wife and I were talking about it. My wife just rolls her eyes. She doesn't think I should get a Jeep. But, and neither does Pat, by the way. We were talking about it, and you know, I'm not spoiled when it comes to my cars. Right now, I'm driving an old police car. It's a 2015 Explorer. Not really spoiled, but there's certain things I'm going to need. And one thing I'm going to need is to be able to drive a car to Chicago or whatever. And I've talked about this before, I know, and not get out like an 80-year-old man because I, can't walk. I need cruise control. I want it to be a stick shift, because stick shifts to me are just a blast to drive. And I want to do it while I still have the knees to do it. And it's got to have AC. So the Derek is helping me, look some things out, whether we buy used or we buy salvaged and fix it, or how we're going to do that. But we're going down that road now. And the nice part is, the 12-year-old me right now is like, I'm going to go out and buy a Jeep right now. However, the adult in me is like, you know what? We have time. We have time to go out and find something that's going to work. Find something that's in the price range, and that's key, right? Because I haven't really saved up for this, so the price point's got to be pretty low, and that comes with some certain dangers. Jeeps are prone to rust out from the bottom, especially up in Michigan. In north of where they start throwing salt on the roads. You people in Texas and Arizona and Florida, you guys got it good with your cars. This environment up here just absolutely eats them up. So we got to look at all that kind of stuff. We got to look at, the nice part is Derek been doing it so long, he's got some videos out there that show you exactly what you should be looking for. I'm sure I'm going to be driving him nuts, asking him questions on, what about this one? I've already sent him some pictures of some that we've seen, and what about this? What about that? But he's been pretty gracious in his responses and helping me out figuring that kind of stuff out. So, and I may have him talked into getting a pipe. So we'll see. Do a little collaboration here, but yeah. So that's all I got for today, guys. Just wanted to get on here and show my last of the 4 pipes for the challenge, and share a few moments with you. So guys, I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, you take care.